how are you? I hope you're good. Welcome to day 3 of 7 days of top 7s, and today we're talking audiobooks, or if you're participating and don't want to talk about audiobooks, then you could have talked about characters you relate to or friendship books. I am talking about audiobooks because I am a big lover of audiobooks, because I like to listen to things when I go do my grocery shopping or when I walk to and from work. That's literally the only time, because otherwise I fail to multitask. So like if I'm making candles, a lot of people ask me like, do you listen to most of your audiobooks when you're like making candles? Like, dude, no. Like I have to focus. At number 7 we have The Astrophysics for People in a Hurry, and it's written by Neil deGrasse Tyson and it's also narrated by him. I think that's the main reason why I got this audiobook, because I absolutely love his voice and I just fell in love with his person in general when I watched his TV show Cosmos, and it's so beautiful, and if you like pretty stars then I would really recommend you watch that. It's really easy to watch, you don't really have to know anything about it. It was just a very relaxing thing to listen to, and I would listen during my lunch breaks and would just sit there and feel insignificant in the best way possible, and you know, like the universe is so bloody big and your problems at work really don't matter. So if you're looking for an escape, that one's a great one. Number 6 is Gentleman's Guide to Vice and Virtue. That one is narrated by Christian Colson. I believe that's a guy who was the young Tom Riddle. He has a really nice voice also to listen. For me, like, it means so much, the narrator of the book on Audible, because obviously that's the reader, and I'm quite picky as well, because if it has a very strong accent of sorts, then I might be more prone to daydreaming, and that's my main problem with audiobooks, because sometimes if you miss it, you know, you don't want to re-listen to like an hour of previous, because it feels like wasting time. That one pronounces words really well, so I really enjoyed that one. And the book is also really funny and touches upon some conditions that are not very often seen in especially YA or actually any other books. Oh my god. And it's all about this group of young people. One is like royal, I'm not really sure what his like status is, and his friend who this is also in the old times, not like very old, but I'm not entirely certain when, so I just don't want to guess. And one is of darker skin, and the sister is a really cool character that is a feminist in a way that is not too flashy on the floor, so I really appreciated that. And they go and explore Europe, and all the things that shouldn't happen, and so they go into like ridiculous adventure, and it's a really fun book to listen to. Number 5 is We'll Save the Galaxy for Food, and it's narrated by the author. I didn't actually know that until I just looked at it, and that's Yahtzee Crawshaw. I think this is all about the world where there used to be like a war, but now it's like a peaceful time and nothing really happens, so the people who used to be star pilots are now sort of like unemployed, work as guides for tourists when they come over, so they just like fly ships and unappreciated. And it's a really weird setting, but basically this guy gets himself into sort of like a contract to pretend to be someone else with like a high level mafia person, and he gets tangled into like business that he really didn't intend to, but he wants to get a lot of money for it, and it's surprisingly funny and really well written. It was really easy to listen to it, and it was really non-committal, but at the same time really like well done, so I appreciated that. Number 4 is The Book Thief, and it is narrated by Alan Corduner. I think that everyone by now knows what The Book Thief is about, but it is narrated by Death, which is probably my favorite part of the book, and you don't dislike Death. Death is just like Death, and you actually sort of, it humanizes Death, so I quite enjoy that. But it is about a girl who is growing up in Nazi Germany, and they take Jew under their wing, and it's a very touching story, and it's, you know, historical fiction, and it's really just a joy to listen to because it was really well read, but it's also heartbreaking, so if you don't want your heart broken, then maybe not. But if you feel like you can handle it, then you should. Number 3 on that note as well is another one that's heart-wrenching, and it's Salt to the Sea, and it's narrated by Georgina Mary, Will Dameron, Cassandra Morris, and Michael Crouch. So yeah, as you can see, there's a lot of point of views that are narrated by different people. There are quite a few people. There are some Lithuanian people, some Polish, some German, and some... I think maybe that's about it, really. And it's all about these different people from different places meeting up, randomly, sort of, and trying to survive and trying to flee. It's a really, really sad story, but it's told from separate point of views to sort of get a break from being immersed in this like one character, and I think it was a really brilliant book, so strongly recommend that one. Number 2 is a whole series, and that's Harry Potter, and specifically read by Stephen Fry. Whoever says that they prefer the Jim Dale version, you are wrong, my friend. Maybe you didn't try listening to the Stephen Fry one, because nothing can top that. It's such a wonderful narrator for the books because it just adds so much, and I think it's like really accurate and just everything I ever wanted, and I need to get them again because oh my god, I can't even explain to you how much you need to try and listen to that if you like Harry Potter, and if you maybe don't like Harry Potter and you want to listen to that and try. I'm just looking at Jade because I want her to listen to that. But yeah, Harry Potter specifically by Stephen Fry. And then number 1, and is The Lightning Struck Hard, and is narrated by Michael Leslie. This is the funniest book still that I've ever read. It's just hilarious. I feel like I can never really tell people what it is about. Wizard's apprentice, whose best friend is a unicorn. They're both very sassy, they're both very expressive of their wishes. I don't know, like you just have to bloody like listen to me and try it, because I guarantee you if you have a sense of humor similar to mine that you're gonna like it. I don't think that anyone that I've recommended it not liked it at all. So I don't usually say that, but I'm fairly certain that you would like that one. That is everything for the audiobooks and everything for the day 3 of top 7s. As per usual, let me know what is your top 1 choice. If you participated in any shape or form, leave a link to that down below so we can find each other. I'm super excited to see your lists, and I will see you tomorrow for Creative Worlds. Bye!